Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I am going to answer all your questions. So this is the Q&A part 1. What is your PB? Can you solve an 8 by 8? So I could solve an 8 by 8, but what is my PB? I will answer that in the next video where I will talk about my PB sheets. Will you answer this question? Yes, answer. Do you like cube for speed? This is a very subjective question. I won't answer that. How did you get into cubing? So my brother gave me a Rubik's cube quite a while ago, and I tried to solve it with a pamphlet after a few years, and I got interested in it. So I started cubing, and it depends on getting into different events like for blind. So this would be done like next year. I would like to do blind, but I'm not good at blind. I need to relearn everything so that I could go over these obstacles. So yeah, I may learn 4 blind, 5 blind, and multi-blind. So who is your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber is Ram. Ram is a very nice guy, but in terms of a friendly YouTuber, than friendly YouTuber that I get in touch with very closely. So that's Ram. But I enjoy watching J-Perm's video the most, and also CubeHat and Cubics, Laser Zero Monkey. Yeah. What editing software do you use? I use the Movavi Video Editor Plus. And how many subs are you hoping for by the end of the year? At least 1000. How long have you been cubing? I have been cubing for 5 years. Who was your cubing idol as you were progressing in your cubing career? Felix. Is Cube for Speed your best friend? No, I haven't met him before. I don't even know him. How old are you? I'm 17. What do you think about a G5 timer? Ugly. Why did you start cubing? What are your cubing goals for the year? For this year? So my cubing goals is to get good at every event that I do. I mainly do the 12 events that is involved in the Guildford Challenge. So there is a very long thing to talk about. So for 2x2, my goal is to sub 2.8 by the end of the year, and 3x3 is sub 8, 4x4 is sub 31 or sub 30, 5x5 maybe sub 55 if possible. 6x6 and 7x7, I'm sure that I won't practice them, but it would be nice if I could get a sub 150 and a sub 250 global. So for Megamix, I am going to grind them more in the second half of the 2021, so hopefully I could get a sub 42 or 43 global. This would be nice. Hopefully I could get a sub 40 average of 5 at least by the end of the year. So for Pyramix, I won't practice them. For Scoop, no. For Clock, also no, so just keep on. I don't care about that. And for Square 1, I hope I could get a sub 13 by the end of the year, because I got the MGC Square 1 and I love it. I enjoy solving it. So this would be nice if I could learn more algorithms, learn more tricks. Do you ski? No. Have you ever met Cube for Speed in person? I've answered that. I have never met him before. What's the biggest cube you have solved? I have solved a 9x9. What tips would you recommend to get faster on 5x5 with Yao? There are more people using Yao, especially Felix switched in early 2021. So more people is switching to Yao and practicing with Yao, and Clearon has also posted the Yao tutorial with the Yao tricks and how to get fast on with Yao, so you may watch them, link in the description. What is your favorite event? Megamix. How fast can you solve a Rubik's Cube? I can solve it in 3 seconds. How many algorithms do you know? Maybe around 250. That's a very low amount compared to many other fast cubers, because I don't like learning algorithms. I couldn't learn them very effectively. Like I spent like 3 months learning the full OLL. That's horrible. That's so slow. I really don't like it. I'm not good at learning algorithms. What events do you think I should practice based on my official results, and why? So based on your WC result, like I would say 3x3. I know you are very good at big cubes, like sub-3 7x7 mean, but I know you are using Hoyan method, and your after efficiency, I mean your overall in 3x3, your level is very important, because 4x4, 5x4, 6x6, and 7x7, they both have 3x3 stage, and you need to be good at it to get good times. So you don't want your early stage being very good, but your 3x3 stage being terrible and makes your time very bad. So I think 3x3 is quite important. When do you think the 2x2 double single is going to be broken? It's going to get broken, given that the official competitions are not completely recovered yet, and I don't think the first half of the 2022 will also have a lot of cubing competitions. I would say 2023 to 2024. What are your tips for being sub 30? I don't know what sub 30 you are talking about. You mean 4x4 or other events? So for 3x3, I would say just practice more, and yeah, practice more is important for sub 30 at this stage. So you just need to practice more so that your TPS could be improved. How to learn out faster? You asked the wrong person. I'm not good at it. When is your average? What and what is your main PB? Do we have side PB? When is your average? I don't know what you are talking about. Oh my god. My PB average is 691, which was on camp. If you're talking about my global is around 8.5. Do you often do mini Guildford relay? No, I just do it when I have a very large improvement in a particular event. How long did it take you to get sub 10 on 3x3? I started cubing in 2016. My first average of 100 that was sub 10 was early 2019. Which is your favorite event, and what is your main cube in that event? Megamix. My main is the Ceratas Diane Megamix version 2. What algorithm do you prefer learning after OLL and PLL? Learn more OLL and PLL. That could be your alternative for AUF trick. But if you also learn them, I will recommend you learning some WV, winter variation, and some COLL may be useful for one-handed. First cubing competition. My first competition was Arnold Classic 2016. What is your favorite event and why? My favorite event is Megamix because I love it. Like, Megamix is not for high TPS. You don't need to have a very high TPS, but you need to have a very good look ahead and good efficiency. So I could train my efficiency and look ahead at the same time while grinding Megamix. Just as a reminder, this is not a boring event, so I love it. What cube do you think will be the next to become a smart cube? We already have 3x3 and 2x2. What's next? I would say Pyramix or Skew, maybe a smart clock in the future. What do you think the future of cubing is? The WCA should include the smart cube, the Bluetooth cube in the future, so that everyone can have a record of their solutions. This will be very nice. Do you think you will beat keep speed in subs? It's kind of impossible. He has 8,000 and I only have 700. This is kind of impossible. Are you banned? How to get CN on 3x3? When I started cubing, I am already kinda neutral, so I really don't have many tips to become kinda neutral. Especially you have developed your method to track the color on the puzzle. So when you are using white cross, you have already noticed which edge piece is the one you need to find. But for color neutral, you mess up very easily. So maybe you have to do untimed solves and just do every single color you could see. There is a good advantage on making a cross plus 1, making X cross. So you just need to do a lot of solves of them, and you don't need to train one color every day. Just do 6 colors together, and this may help. How did you get the X-Men Tornado 3 tool? I applied it to be the texture. XS is a good starter kit. Maybe yes in 2021. How to be sub 20? So sub 20 you need to learn some PLL, and you don't need to focus too much on look ahead again. This stage is not about look ahead, it's about TPS and algorithms. So you need to have intuitive FL, the 41 cases, at least you have to know some of them, and you have to figure out yourself more, because this is like interesting. And for last year, 2 look OLL and maybe 1 look PLL, then you could get a sub 20. So start using FL, not LBL as well. Best ways to practice, just do more solves. What does your average solving session look like every day? Maybe I will show you my daily statistics today. So I did many 3x3s today. So the reasons that I will switch section, because when I am doing very bad, when I look at the bad solve, I couldn't focus on doing better in the next solve. So I have to, I don't want to delete that and storing that, but I just have to switch to a new section because this is clear, and I can restart, like restarting the day and doing the solves again over and over again. After a day, and I will merge all the sections into the base section. So you can see I have like 3,000 3x3 solves right now, but they are merging every day since like early in the year. What are your next keeping goals left to achieve? I really want to get a national record. Which is your main on 4x4? I mean the WM. How did I get sub 10? When I was sub 10, my solution is pretty bad. So I just do a lot of solves and trying to improve my look ahead and my TPS. So that's how I got sub 10. At that point, my solution is still very bad. The transition into the last year is very bad, very long pauses, but you need to practice more so that you can reduce your pauses. And that's how I got sub 10. And also learning algorithms. What are your main tips on getting sub 1 on 5x5? Because of big cubes, you have to be the solution. You have to be more efficient. Your look ahead has to be much better, so you need to turn slower. I mean, if you turn like 3x3, you're like turning 15 TPS every step. This is impossible for looking ahead on 5x5 unless you're max park. But turning slower, so you have more time to think about the better solution for the particular case, and reducing your pauses and make your flow better, and getting sub 1, and also using Yao. Yao is good for sub 1. What motivates you to keep keeping? My brother. Also, I have a very nice friend, Bruno, to keep on keeping to improve together. So yeah, they motivate me when they got some good times, and I also want to get good times, so I practice more. What are we going to expect you when you hit 1K subs? Higher quality videos. What is your favorite and least favorite event? So my favorite event is Megamix. My least favorite event is Square One. Are you planning to become an all-rounder? I just have to learn blinds, and as I said before, I will learn blinds, and so I'm planning to become an all-rounder. How to make a good look ahead on 4x4, just turn slower. So thanks so much for the questions. I have answered all of them. I remember I would do the one video about my PB sheet. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I know I'm still making some bad video in terms of the quality is not good, but thanks so much for supporting this. I hope you enjoy, and the next Q&A will be after 1K subscribers. So you may comment down on every video and I will answer them, although the quality and the video is very low quality, but I hope you still enjoy listening. It could be a podcast. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Goodbye.